Hello there, I'm AJ PuzzleFerret, and welcome back to X4 Foundations, where we are back in Xenon space again, still dealing with the mass of P that we found ourselves surrounded in. But first, I want to do a few things, so let's get on. Now, in previous episodes, it wasn't last episode, but the episode before, I showed that I'd just bought myself a wonderful Zeus Sentinel. Now, it's only got 3 Gorgon on its back. I really want 4 on its back, not 3. Because then we can actually get more, can't we? We get more turrets. Now then, does that mean that this place has got a Gorgon sitting in its docks? Because they do like to do that. Dock ships. Have we got a Gorgon? We have a Gorgon Sentinel. There we go. It's sat there doing nothing. They always do this. Right. Okie dokie. The shipyard's obviously... Sorry, the wharf has obviously swallowed it up. Now then, you go over there and dock at that. And then it'll be complete. But it's complete without a name. That's no good. We want it to have a name. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to name this ship. And thanks to Robert Glancer, we now have a name for this ship. This ship is going to be called the Hammer, but I thought I would call it Glancer's Hammer, because he named it. So, seems only fair. There we go. Glancer's Hammer! Excellent. So that is what one of those ships is going to be called. Carrier ship! I didn't have to look it up in the encyclopedia at all. No. Oh, wait. No. Right. Now, there's also another ship. Just a second. Where is it? We had a Colossus, because I wanted more than one carrier, because these things have massive shields. And I've just increased the shields on this one to 427,000 by swapping the Argon shields for Taladi shields. So now it's got a lot of shields, and it's ready for when we actually get the modification to upgrade the shields on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to call this one the Jacob's Phantom. I thought that would be a good one. Have I spelt that completely wrongly? Yes, I have. This is what you get for not concentrating on what you're doing properly. Phantom. Done. There we go. Jacob's Phantom. Excellent. So we have Jacob's Phantom and we have Glancer's Hammer. And both of them are going to be really fancy ships, ready for attacking eyes when they come into our sectors. But in the meanwhile, what was I doing next? I remember. There's a quest. Where is it? It'd be in the guild quests. Yes, this is the guild quests. Okay. Holy Order versus the Argon. Is it this one? Ah, yes. Fleet assembly. I need to build a fleet, because this is for the exceptional shield coil generator, which, well, exceptional shield generator coil. Almost the same order. And what we need to do is we need to make some ships for this. So now then, I can't make ships myself yet because I haven't got a one of them, a shipyard or the shipbuilding facility. But what we can do is we can make them themselves. And just make them bare bones. So what they need is an Odysseus Sentinel, Paranid Large Travel Engine, okay, and 3 Gorgon Sentinels, but which they don't say anything about. They just say that they... Now, we can get away with this. This should be easy. Get out of there. Right, now then. We can go here, again. Right, the Odysseus, I don't think you can build the Odysseus there. I think the Odysseus needs to be built at a shipyard, which means over here, we can build it here. Build ship. Come on. Now, this one has to be a sentinel, right? So, is this going to be a sentinel, or is it going to be a... Yeah, sentinel. Excellent. So, the Odysseus Sentinel, great. And it needs a Paranid travel engine, so this one. And that's all it says. It doesn't say it needs everything else. It just says it needs a travel engine. So, let's helpfully give it a travel engine and just the things it needs according to that. Yes, it needs a captain. There. It's not my job to fill this Odysseus with absolutely everything that it could possibly want. It's my job to give them what they asked for. And what they asked for was an Odysseus with a travel engine. And that's it. So, 13 million? Wow. Huh. I didn't even know they cost that much. Well, I guess they should. They are destroyers, and they are incredibly helpful. So, I could actually buy some Odysseus myself, but we'll just settle with buying that one Odysseus there. And then, there is the matter of going to this wharf and asking them to build us some Gorgons. Because they wanted 3 Gorgon Sentinels. Yes, that is it. They can have 3 Gorgon Sentinels. They didn't specify what type of engine they wanted, so they can have the worst engine possible. They didn't specify anything about this, so they can have that. And the software can be the worst software that they could possibly get. Yes, and they can have a captain. There we go. They didn't even ask for shields. I feel generous. I might give them shields. There. So now that's 2.28 million, whatever. I'll just buy that. And we'll get 3 of them? That's getting quite pricey now. It really is. We have lots of money, thankfully. So we'll be okay with the amount that they're trying to get us to do. So that's all on order. Which means we'll be able to do that. But where do they want them? They want them in True Sight. Yes. Please bring the following ships to True Sight. Will do. As soon as they're built, they'll be there. And they'll be just as rubbish as they seem. I don't know if they expect us to... I just don't know why they would expect us to put all of the everything on it. What sort of reward do we get for this mission? 12 million? That doesn't cover the Odysseus. So, there. But it's all in aid of getting that that particular shielding part, so that doesn't really matter too much. I need to go and grab more missions. But, in the meanwhile, what I want to do is talk to you about a Tears Misfortune 1. Now, if you remember, in the last episode, we had a serious issue with P. These fellas. Now, they're quite troublesome, they really are, and there's lots of them, as you know. But, I've had some suggestions. Shijin said that I could use a swarm of small fighters, sort of half the amount of P that are around, and try and get rid of them with those, and mix in the odd larger fighter to try and work with it as well, which is a very good suggestion, but I'm not sure. Ira Lee suggested that I use long-range heavy torpedoes. Now, if you know the history of me and these torpedoes, I've not really used torpedoes anywhere near as much as I probably should do. I have an entire wing of torpedo ships somewhere. I know I put them somewhere. Oh, I know, they're in faulty logic. Here are my entire wing of torpedo ships. They sit there happily waiting for some sort of order. That's a peregrine, apparently. It's a peregrine with torpedo launchers, and then there's a torpedo fighter, and they're all what are they? They're ships. They start with a P, and I've forgotten their name. Never mind. Okay, so I have an entire group of torpedo launching ships, but again, I'm not very good with the torpedo stuff, so I think that although it was a perfect suggestion for what I was doing, it didn't happen. What did happen was a surprise to me, and I'm sure it would be a surprise to you too. What I did, if we can click on any of the... Oh no, of course we can't click on those because they're dead. Okay, fair enough. Let's click onto the actual station and let's have a look at what happened to the station. Now then, this place, this whole place, the entire sector has gone stark raving mad. Totally insane. What's going on here makes no sense whatsoever, and I shall show you how little sense it makes very soon. But you can see all of the K here. Now, I went in and I thought, oh, what am I going to do about all of these ships? There was literally about 100 or more P. I'm sure there was more than 100 P. It was just surrounded, totally surrounded. And there was 6 K. Now, I went in there with my ship, and I slowly weaved my way around the edge, and I shot all of these K, very carefully shooting out their guns first, and then following them around the horde until I actually managed to kill them, each carefully and individually. And then after that, everything stopped moving. All of the P just stopped where they were. And they weren't weaving in and out or doing anything anymore. They were just there. And so I stayed at a good distance, about 7k away from each one of them. And I shot them individually, every single one. It took absolutely ages, but I cleared the place of all of the P. Now there is 0 P in this area, and there's 0k, they're all dead. And after that, what I did was I went in and I started shooting up this station. I shot it from this end first, and I just... Was it that end first? No, it's the other end first. I started shooting it from this end, and I got through and I was destroying lots, and then it sort of just reappeared, the whole lot again, just randomly. And I found, because if you click on this station, it's actually building a lot. When I say it's building a lot, I mean it is building. Look at this. This is all of the unknown ships that this station is building. It is building tons and tons. I mean, it's counting them down the side. It's got up to the 400s. Now we're at 611. So it is making 611 ships. I'm guessing that these are all defense drones, because when I attacked the station, after it, I got rid of the first few bits and thought that I was winning. I got down to about here, and I destroyed these, and then suddenly this just went whammo, all back. And I think it was because a S managed to get sneak some supplies in there, so that the station thought, hey, let's just build. So it did, and now it's building 611, and this is where we are at the moment. I've stuck my my craft over here. I've got all of the I don't know where we are. We're over here. What are we doing over here? Oh, I know. I just destroyed a load of defense drones that were headed to my station, and my station has lots of defense drones of its own. But in this completely insane place, I don't know what's going to happen with those. I really don't. I don't know what's going to happen with anything, because here we have what happened after I wrecked all of the other P. Once I killed all of the P over here, the P that came from the gate decided to group over here. Now I thought, okay, fair enough, so it's another group, they're just going to stay there and they're going to be irritating, and that's about it. But then I noticed something that they were doing. Now if you see, every single one of these P has got a bit of a damage to it, which is odd, because, why would they have a bit of damage to them? They're just gathering in a place. But they're not just gathering in a place. These P are actually, if I can home in and see what they're doing, these P are actually fighting each other. They're not fighting anything else in this sector. They are fighting themselves. So every single time a new P goes into this area, it drives over there and starts shooting other Xenon. Complete madness. total and utter insanity. I don't know why. I really don't. They've just decided to start shooting each other. It saves me a lot of work because I don't have to deal with them. But, you know, here they are, blowing each other up. I mean, who am I to complain if the Xenon want to kill themselves? It's not my fault. So what I'm doing is I'm focusing on this station, and that's what I'm going to do next. Which is to say, we are going over there to poke the station again. For I want to get all of the defense drones out of there that I can possibly get out of there. Look at them killing themselves. What are you doing? You're clearly insane. Anyhow, here we go. I really don't know what's going on with them, and I don't know what happened to the first ones either. For them to all just stop and just allow me to shoot them? Madness.
Awaiting orders.
Total madness. I don't get it. I'm perfectly happy for that, though. That's fine by me. So let's get into this station and give it what for, and hope that they don't release 600 defense drones on me. Oh, whilst we're on our way, I've continued with the ventures. And the ventures have been, they've been bringing in the various parts that I need for making wonderful things. So I'm quite pleased with the ventures. I've not been doing the 1 hour ventures anymore. Originally, I thought that the 1 hour ventures were the best thing to do because the other ventures I thought were useless. But, however, I discovered that actually the 1 hour ventures don't really get you the modifications that you want. And as such, the 64 hour ventures are actually far superior, even though they take ages. Now then. No, don't do that. What are you doing? Why are you shooting over there? Oh, I know, because you're trying to shoot the station. That's no good. Oh dear. The defense drones are on the way. How many, though? Is that just literally 2 defense drones? Is that all I had to worry about?
Xenon Wharf.
The Xenon Wharf. It's not telling me how many things are on their way. Ooh, lots. Lots! We can see there are lots on their way. Just a second. Let's have a look at that. I want to destroy that that pile of stuff, though, so that they've not got supplies. Oh, wow. Yeah, they're releasing clouds of defense drones. But this is why we put all of these ships over here, so that we can try and defend ourselves against these things. I must destroy this station. Let us destroy these things quickly, whilst we're here. Before these defense drones get here and bother us, let's get rid of these. The less supplies they have, the less chance they have of building more defense drones. Where are those defense drones going? Are you going towards the other ships? That's fine. Why don't you go towards my station? That's fun. The station's been developing quite well since the last episode. Although I realised that I didn't need it anymore at all, because obviously I was doing something else. But I've still developed it, and we'll still probably stick a thing on there. How's this going? Are they all coming towards my other craft? No, they are all coming towards me. Okie dokie. There are plenty of them. They are... I can't believe how many they're making. Is the number over here going down? Or is it not? No, it's still at 611. They've all got naught on the time left for them. Which kind of makes me feel like they can all just be released immediately, which is not good. I could do with taking out that bit of station so that they can't get out here. Maybe I should plant these ships on the other side. I don't know, but we need to make sure that our ships are somewhere where they're actually going to defend us. So let's head over in their direction. Where are they? Okay, I'm going to have to label them on the map. Otherwise, I'm not going to get there in time. I'm going to get defense droned to death. Okay, you. I'm going to target you. Thank you. Good. Where are you? All the way down there? Oh, you're only 7k away. That's not so bad. Ah, they're all in the same area. Excellent. Good, good, good. They should teach these defense drones a good lesson quickly. If they don't, I'm dead. So, I definitely need them to teach these defense drones a lesson. Why do all of the other Xenon go mad, but the defense drone are fine? Well, if they're going to go mad, I reckon they should all go mad. It's as simple as that. I don't know why they went mad. I really don't. There must be something going on with the AI in this particular sector for some reason. It's either because I've got the friend Foamines here, or because I've been using Setter a lot, or something like that. There's definitely something cooking.
Defense drone.
Defense drone. Yes. I am going to shoot you. Don't worry about it. You are going to die. Please die quickly, and try not to bring... Oh, I can see a lot of defense drones. Yes, you are going to die. Come on. Die faster. Please die faster. Ooh, I better check how my ship's set up for its guns. Ah, good. Attack all enemies. Okay. Whilst I'm at it, I better check that the others are set the same, because I have actually changed things a couple of times, and it's good to make sure that they're actually still set the way that you want them to be. Okay, let's go for that. And are you set right? I'm going to check them, and I'll come back to you. Yep, they're all set right. And more defense drones are on their way. This could get risky. If it gets risky, I shall just send all of my ships over to the defense station and let them get back what they need to survive. But I don't want all of these defense drones killing us. Why can't you shoot them? Come on, ship. Ah, there we go. It's one down.
Drone.
One is not enough. One is merely one. Ah, that's doing a bit better.
Defense
Next.
drone.
Uh-oh. We've got to the stage where we've got the ship's own guns firing at them.
Defense
This
drone.
is bad. Very bad. They always try to nip behind you. Uh-oh. Yes, I'm being shot. Now I know I'm being shot. So many defense drones. Whoa. There are just clouds and clouds of defense drones. Okay, so that other ship's taking care of them a bit. Where are all those going? What are you doing? You're going the wrong way. Who cares? As long as they're going the wrong way and getting killed, that's fine. Come on, defense drone. You want to die, I know you do. You just don't know it yet. Bit like all of those P. They died. It was so dull, actually. Shooting all those P one by one was if they'd have shot back or moved, for example, that would have been helpful for them, but no.
Defense drone.
Ooh, this is going to be a slaughter, isn't it? He says.
Defense drone.
That's usually the point in which I get myself killed. These are doing really well. I'm so pleased with these capital ships. Any more?
Defense drone.
Where's that one? It says it's close. Yes, it is close. Close and dead. Dead close. Where are you shooting? What are you shooting? What are you shooting? Why is it not destroying that?
Defense drone.
Okay, they're getting a little bit serious now, aren't they? Oh, it's okay. We are right next to another ship, so we're all right.
Defense drone.
Show me the closest defense drone, and I will destroy it. I'll have no idea where it is, but I'll destroy it somehow. Where is it? I'm getting really confused with the directions now. They get shot before I get a chance to turn to them because the turrets are good.
Sorry.
Ah, I'm used to it. Don't worry. I'm constantly getting shot by my own ships. I just park too close to them. That's the problem. Okay, you get to die. It's about time I shot something. Here you go. Man. It's really difficult to hit them with the main barrage because although they're not too quick, they're quick enough to be an issue. I might need to park a little bit further away from this ship. Otherwise, I will not get them. Okay. Let's see how these defense drones are doing. They're all dead! Ah! There's only a few left. That's brilliant. Okay, good. Good. Well, if we can get rid of them as fast as possible. If we can get rid of them this fast, then maybe we can slowly churn through the 611 defense drones that the station's got in time to annihilate the station. I really need this station to go, because if it does, then there's only this station left in this entire sector. And then the sector of the insane Xenon will be mine. And there's two strange unidentified things over there which I need to take care of as well. What's that? Space flies and lootstone. Okay, let's carry on with our defense drone killing mission. Don't use the plasma gun. Come on, you're embarrassing us. You're never going to hit with that thing. Watch them take it out with the plasma gun.
M.
Come on, M. M? M? Why are you here? What are you doing? I'm not used to M's being about. It's been mostly defense drones and insane P for the last age. Here you go! Ah! Done for. Okay. Now, how are we doing with these defense drones? Have we got some more? Ooh, I like my ships. They're actually doing the job this time. That's a better change.
Defense drone.
A lot of the time, I've been finding that my ships
Xenon
just
Wharf.
don't do what they need to do. Okay, so we've cleared all of those. And now we're waiting for those ones to take off. Interesting. That means we've got the chance to move these over about here. Maybe. I don't want to get them too close to the insane stuff that's going on over there, because if I do, then it might interrupt the insanity that's going on over there, and I don't want to interrupt the insanity that's going on over there, because it's fun and helpful. Okay, let's get you over here. It's got to be out of range of the station's guns, so maybe over here. Here? Maybe. Just out of range. That's all I want. As long as it's out of range, we'll be safe. I'm going to take the inspiration. Ah, heck! I can't see the thing from the other one. I think it was about there. I'm terrible at judging these things. It was about there. Let's take the fantasy over there as well. So it's about here, isn't it? Maybe. Although I should be guarding this as well. It's lucky that we've got all of these boxes here to show me where it is. Okay, they should go over there just fine. And when they're over there, they will easily show me how to defend against these defense things. I might try to shoot out this segment here, because if I can shoot out that segment there, then they can't make them. And if they can't make them, then perhaps all of those 611 projects will go down the toilet. Unfortunately, I'm all out of time, so I'll have to make all of those projects go down the toilet in the next episode. In the meanwhile, you take care. Thanks for watching. Feel free to watch other things on my channel. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. Catch you next time. Bye for now.